Tom, I remember a few years ago we honored you on one of our Forestburgh days for your work in the fire department. Could you talk a little bit about all the time you volunteered and what you did there?
Okay, we started off by getting together, and after the Dill house burned down, and I think we lost somebody up there, the Dill house years ago, we all sat there on the highway. We had the piece of property. So we said, well, we'll cut the trees down. This is where the fire department's going to be. So we went from there and built it up that way.
I understand Lydia Pick gave the land to the town.
It could have been. I don't know where it came from. It could be, yes. Yeah, I was...
Do you remember some of the other gentlemen who worked with you when you started the firehouse?
The names are hard to remember. In fact, I think in Florida I have a picture of the group. I think I do, but I can't tell you the names now. I know the faces. Hank Starr was one.
Yes. Vincent P. Toomey. No, Vincent W. Toomey.
Yeah, and my brother Jack McCormick, he was there. And I can't remember who else.
Didn't you also hold a position, were you ever a fire chief or fire captain in the fire company?
I was, yeah, what do you call it? I'm trying to think what you call it. I was the head of, not the chief, I was the executive part. Did that for 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the name of it. I don't know what the name it was. Not president.
Yes, you could have been the president.
Well, was there, okay, I was 2 or 3 years. I was head of that, yeah. In fact, the service...
You gave a lot back to the town when you did that.
Yeah, well, I did that, and then I became chairman. We started a planning board here. So we started out with 5 or 6 people, and I was chairman of the planning board for 10 years. Then after that, I became an assessor for 10 years. That makes it a friendly place to be, assessor. And then after that, I spent 10 years on the town board. So I had 30 years service in the Forestburgh. And after that, then I lost. I want to quit anyway. 30 years is enough.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that Forestburgh has a special place in your heart.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. And then we built the new town hall.
Were you involved in the planning of that as well?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
I was there. In fact, you'll see my name if you walk in and look to the left. You'll see my name. But anyway, we got it all finished. They were coming out, and I can't remember. Of course, John Gallagher was there, and I can't remember who else in the group. Someone else that lived in Oakland Valley. He was in there too, and I don't know who else. Walked out someday. I said, "Look over there." I said, "It's a great place for a pool." So, a year later, we had a pool.
Was that Mr. Lamberti, maybe?
Lamberti was there. Yes, he was in there.
That was him at the time.
Yep. And so what I did, I went around. The hotels were kind of all closing down. So south of Monticello, there was a hotel that had a big pool, and this was a good pool. It was like a 1/2 inch metal. So I got that pool. Somebody from White Lake come in, and they cut it in 10-foot sections right across the pool, and we had it excavated out and had somebody weld it all together again. And the only thing that we bought for that pool was the equipment to circulate the water. That's brand new, but the pool is old. But it's nice.
Well, there have been generations of children who grew up in Forestburgh who learned how to swim in that pool.
Yeah.
So I guess we have you to thank for that.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I started it.
God bless you for that.
Yeah, I started it. I don't know what else I started, but started that. No, so that was good.
Thank you so much for giving us your time.
Oh, it's good. Nice talking to you. It's you've been here for a while. You've been here too, so that's good. That's good. I think I'm losing my voice because I don't have any Vicodin. That. So.
Yep, there you go. I told you.
Susan, did you have any? I don't know anything about Marigold Park. Did you have any?
Just,
Questions?
if you have more memories of Marigold, the people there.
Well, the Lovitts, I used to take Connie out for rides all the time. Oh, I took her out for a ride one time. We'll go to Fowlerville and turn left. We were down there, and in fact, she still has the picture. There was a black snake. Now, I've never seen a black snake go across the road before. That black snake was that high. He was up and down like this. I never saw a snake do that, but that's the way he was traveling, up and down. He was this high. And I ran over him and twice, and then I guess Connie has a picture of her.
So did you take the picture?
Yeah, I took the picture.
She couldn't remember.
She couldn't remember.
Nope. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. But
You get after her.
I asked her about that because that's I think it's in the Marigold book.
It is.
And it was a huge,
Yeah.
It
huge
was, yeah, it was
snake.
a 6-foot black snake. Oh, a big black snake.
I was shocked that she would even touch it.
Well, she didn't touch it. I touched it. Well, yeah, she did touch it.
Well, she was holding it up like
Yeah,
this.
she did. She did. I had to run
You
over
know,
it twice.
Her father was so mad at her for that.
Oh, I think
He said you should never kill a black snake.
I shouldn't have killed it either, but I didn't know what it was when I ran over it.
Well, you didn't mean to.
No, I didn't know. I ran over it, and it was because we do have rattlesnakes around. We've only seen one here, but Oakland Valley, you have a lot of rattlesnakes.
Yeah, I've heard.
And in fact, we had some tenant in the first house down here. He had a rattlesnake right in the front, underneath the porch a little bit. So he says, "Oh, I'll get him." So what he did, when the snake came out, he's going to grab him behind the head, right?
Oh.
Would you believe this? He ended up at the hospital. He was going to grab him. Unbelievable. But anyway, that's the only snake. But I didn't know what it was at the time. And yeah, you kid her, tell her forgot who did that.
I will. She's not. She's gone back to Boston for the winter, but I will. I talk to her from time to time.
Oh, she goes to Boston to.
She was in Florida for the longest time.
Yeah.
You know, she remarried after Thorby died.
Yeah,
And then Bob died, and they had a beautiful place in Florida, but she really needs to be closer to the family. So she's in Boston now. She sold the Florida place.
Oh, I see. Good.
So,
Good.
but your generation would have been Connie and Joe Takamine.
That's right.
What were they like?
Creepy
Connie,
Crawly, remember
And
him?
Creepy Crawly, yes. He married Vicky Crawley. Well, her name is, he was married to Vicky.
Yeah, I kind of lost. They still. I mean, not still.
I don't know where they are.
But I don't know. They didn't seem to get along too well there. And how about the daughter? What was her name? George's sister.
I don't remember her because Creepy and Vicky owned the house after they either bought it out from his parents or they
Oh, I see.
inherited
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Was Creepy really his name?
No.
No, he was a little bit odd. We call him Creepy Crawly.
I think they were divorced.
I can think so
I
because
think
they were
so.
kind of shaky last time I remember.
Was Ted Holshoe your age?
Ted?
Holshoe?
No. No.
Michael O'Dowd?
No.
Probably was younger. Probably would have been younger.
Yeah. I'm thinking of something, speaking of Creepy Crawly and his wife. You go up go past the superintendent's house, the bridge, keep going up. And before you get up to the top of the hill, there's a little house up in the left, behind the garage. There's a garage and there's a house. I'm trying to think,
Tell me again where I know all the houses. Tell me again where it is. You go towards the lake?
No.
No, across the bridge.
In superintendent's house.
Right.
Okay, go across there. Keep going straight until you start going up a hill.
Past the tennis court road.
No tennis court. I'm way back. And anyway, eventually they built a house on the road that goes around the lake. And I'm trying to think of his name. His wife shot him.
Nolan. Tom Nolan.
Okay, Tom Nolan was, yeah.
Oh, so you grew up with Tom also?
Well,
I don't think that age is right.
No,
Or Tom Sr.?
Yes. Probably Tom Sr.
well, yeah, but Tom Jr. He's my age, right?
Yeah,
Was he?
I think so.
Yeah, so he was there, but then they
Yeah.
built the house, the other house, and then
They did. That's where he was shot.
that was terrible. You know,
Well, we still don't know who did it.
well, she did it, I guess. No problem.
We're not sure about that.
What do you mean, not sure?
Her son, one of her sons was there.
Yeah, right.
With her.
Right. They weren't sure. They're trying to blame the son, but she had that programmed for years ahead, because she would always say, "Oh, well, he's coming, but I don't know when he's coming." And then there was a plane going over. "Oh, he's checking on me. He's checking on me." She built that up for 2 years.
Well, he was with the FBI.
Well, he would go around a little bit. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But
And the FBI couldn't figure it out?
he was.
Let's. From my understanding, there was a lot of evidence and things that were lost and things, and it was Judge Cook who got that all fixed.
Yeah, right. Because Judge Cook was down, and I was there at the same time having cocktails parties with Judge Cook and them. I was there too.
Yeah.
So he was kind of there, and he was going to protect her, I guess. It was too bad.
Well, nobody ever.
Well, they say, "Oh, he was carrying a gun." Sure, he's carrying a gun. He always has a gun. But
They never found the other gun. We figure it's at the bottom of the lake.
yeah. His
Yeah.
gun, or the gun that shot him.
Whatever gun there was.
Yeah. That was too bad.
Yeah, it was very sad.
So now you're going back into Merrill time.
I'm trying to think of who else would have been there other than Joan and Connie and June Ryder. Was June Ryder part of?
No.
Okay.
No, that was about it. That I can remember.
Yeah, small group.
Yeah. Small group. Oh, we had a lot of fun. Yeah. My uncle had I guess it was a 1929 two-door with a rumble seat that I was just getting my license, and so I had the license. So he would lend that to me, and we'd all get in that and go around Maryville. I didn't have a license. That was it. I didn't have a license. No, we used to have fun with that. No. So that's about all I.
Oh, I know who. What about Fred Payton? Was
Oh yeah, Fred. Oh yeah. Fred Payton was with us. Yeah. Yeah. Fred was there.
Yeah, that would have been the
And
last.
then the Shrivers, Denton and Don.
And Don. That's right.
I guess at the party they had last year, I met Don's son. Don's son? I think it was
Peter?
Don's. Huh?
Peter Shriver or Sandy Shriver.
Yeah, Don. Don Shriver? Don Shriver.
Don's son. He only had one, and his name is Peter Shriver.
Oh, it could have been. It couldn't have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him. Yeah, I met him.
Neat.
There are some pictures that might spur some memories. So there was his father, and May McCormick. That was
Oh, good, Tom,
around
yeah.
the
That's a beautiful photograph.
1950s.
I remember your mother.
Yeah.
And this is skating on Maryville Park.
Oh,
wow.
Lake. Here's Maryville Lake. He's paddling a boat with looks like a board.
So is this stop, Ted, now?
Well, we can let this roll.
Is it still going?
And we can picture
wow.
show some of the pictures. Maybe let's see. You can talk about. So there's Tom in the shop there, probably at Maryville. Here's the big barns that are silver.
Mm-hmm. Still there. Well, the little one was taken
Oh, maybe
down.
that's gone. Yeah.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You just had one brother, Jack?
Yeah.
There were just the two of you?
Yeah. Well, no, I had a sister. Jack was more or less adopted because he was my sister's son.
Ah, okay. And what was your sister's name?
Lillian.
Lillian.
Yeah.
There's some.
I don't have any pictures of her.
There's some pictures here.
Is it?
Uh-huh. That's on the old superintendent's house. You can see the sign,
Yeah.
superintendent.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see. Here is a canoe that my father got used. Where'd you get that canoe from? In Marywold. Somebody.
I'm trying to think of where I got that kind of.
It's an old town canoe.
Yeah.
We still have it.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it still floats.
You see the crescent moon on the side
They
of
were
it? Or
very
not?
well made. Do
Yeah.
they
In
still
front,
make
I
them?
have I
Yeah,
put
they
a
do.
crescent moon on the front of that.
No, I don't. I can't see it from here,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. No,
This
you
is a
can't do it.
lovely picture, Tom.
That's a great one, yeah.
So,
There's my father's younger. I'm looking for ones that have more Marywold. Here he is, probably at the lake.
Yep.
In Marywold.
yep, by the diving board.
yeah.
Yep.
Someone had one of those new suits. They were rubber suits, and she dove in, and the whole thing split. It was. I
Who was
don't know who
that?
it was. I don't know who it was, but the whole thing split.
I'll have to ask Connie. Connie would know.
I would know.
This is the car here. You're talking about a black snake. I don't have him in this one, but I have pictures other places where he's got this car and he's got, I don't know whether it's this young woman or who, standing there holding up a black snake. He has a picture of that.
Yeah,
too,
that's
so-
not Connie.
That's
Okay.
not the one.
Yeah. No, but there's another picture. Yeah.
Oh, and this is the winter clubhouse, isn't it? Could be.
The Winter Clubhouse.
But yeah. Looks
Yeah,
like,
the Colwells. That's
right, that's the Caldwell house.
Yeah, there's my first car.
That was the snake killer car.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, this is
37,
all,
37 Ford.
Convertible.
Oh yeah, with a
Oh,
rumble
Tom,
seat. With a
that
rumble
was
seat.
Beautiful.
Okay,
Here's the
this is
barn.
Lillian.
That's a cool car.
What
Yeah.
happened to
Beautiful.
Lillian?
Oh, here, this.
She had head problems, convulsions,
Brain cancer.
spring cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she died very young.
Yeah.
And we still have that cutter.
Do you really? I remember. Wasn't that in the barn in Marywold? I've been in that.
Huh. Oh,
What's that?
The
The cutter?
sleigh.
Oh, that. Oh, we had that a long time. Yeah.
Does it still exist?
yeah, it's in the
Oh,
barn.
yeah, we still
It's
got
in the
it.
barn.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Because I had a horse too then. I
Yeah.
had a horse until I was
I love this car.
16, and then I got a
Oh.
car license, and then that was the end of the horse.
That was the end of the horse.
Yeah, girls like the car better than the
In
horse.
fact,
yeah.
do you see? I have it. I have the picture in Florida. The horse pulled back on the reins, go up with his hind legs. You put that on one of your brochures from Marywold. It was the front cover of the brochure that they put out in Marywold.